Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the brand new Season 2 premiere of Tulsa Little Jam. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking for the guys who've seen the show and whatnot. Something looks a little different about me. Normally I'm 5'6", but today I'm 6'5", so I wanted to switch things up a little bit for myself. And this is thanks to, in honor of Mayfest, inviting us to tape our inaugural Season 2 episode here at the festival. We have Spiral Circus Entertainment here, and they're going to be entertaining the kids here as soon as they step off the stage. And, you know, they asked me if I was interested in putting some stilts on and seeing what it felt like. And I got to tell you, I feel like I'm doing so well that maybe I've got a chance of retiring from doing the show and maybe going on the road with these guys. What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm a little guy with big dreams. So with that, guys, we're super excited to bring you this special edition of Tulsa Little Jam. And we're kicking this season off with Jamey Hooper, everybody. Jamey Hooper. Let's give him a round of applause.
Kick it, Chucky. This song's about love. Because I think love is the one thing that can change this crazy world that we're living in right now. Keep it going now, come on. One, two, three, four. I was sitting sailing fence park. Thank you so much.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by... Let's get another round of applause for Jamey Hooper.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
So Jamey was an interesting find. Again, the process that we have for Little Jam of selecting bands is it has a formal way that we go about it, and then we have an informal way. And our engineer Ken, he mentioned this guy. You got to check out this guy. And as soon as I heard his voice, he's doing this solo act. I was like, oh man, yeah, we got to definitely have this guy on there.
You,
so
we're
really, really honored to have you with us.
Oh man, you don't even know, Juan. Thank you so much for having me.
Well,
I mean,
talk to me a little bit though about because when I stumbled onto you and stuff, it was just you and a piano.
I put an EP out about 2 years ago, and it was I went to Kendall Osborne's studio in Bixby, and he's one of the greats right now, and just doing stuff, and I wanted to do another album, so I got together with these guys I'm playing with now, and we just started working on new songs. I'm putting out a full-length album. I have an EP that's 5 songs. And then this opportunity came up. I'm like, why not? Let's just play Mayfest. That'll be kind of cool and do some of the new songs we're working on. And all 4 of those songs are brand new. Nobody's ever heard them tonight.
So how does it feel to like finally be getting your music out there in front of the audience?
It's very cool. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's like having something to say. That's to me. That's what it's all about. I'm a songwriter first, singer second, keyboardist third. But it's just about getting your message out. It's getting your, what's in you out. And this is a great opportunity. When I saw the show, I saw some of my friends, Weston Horn, Casey Steffen, they did the show, and I'm like, this is fantastic. What is this? And I talked to Ken. I had no idea Ken was involved because we worked together at Channel 8. And I'm like, if I ever had the opportunity to do the show, I would love it because you talk about the music. It was like that was what it was about. You asked about the songs and the music. I'm like, who does that? That's so great. And I'm like, if I ever get a shot, I want to do it because that's what I'm all about. It's the music.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
What is your message? Like, you know, every artist is different, and then every artist bases things. There's so many different radical approaches to how each musician, writer, actor, everybody approaches things from an emotional basis.
Well, I've always approached songwriting, first and foremost, it's therapy for me, right? So I've written, and it's like for me to get stuff that's in me out. But it always kind of comes back to the same kind of themes. It's like love, it's like hope, faith, God even, crazy subjects like God. But you know, that's what it just comes out of me. Whatever's in you comes out. But it's, for me, it's always been a release, man. It's therapy. It's how I cope. It's like I write songs.
Do you feel that there's a lot of stuff that, you know, that's inside of you that still has yet to come forth?
Absolutely, man. I mean, till the day I die, I'm going to be writing stuff. Yeah, lots of stuff in there needs to come out. So, yeah.
And he said it right there, that there, you know, the dedication right there, till the day I die.
Yeah.
So you're always creating from all these experiences that you've had from your past, but you're also anticipating all the experiences that you're going to be having in the future as well.
Exactly.
And using part of that art form to build steps for yourself to move on to the next level in your life.
Exactly. And I've just been blessed to be here in Tulsa in this great music scene that's happening right now. I've talked about it with Ken, I've talked about it with other people. It's just there's such a great scene going on, so many great original artists, and I'm still kind of trying to make my way and find out where I fit in right now because, you know, my style's kind of all over the place, man. I've been influenced by the Beatles, Prince, Billy Joel, I mean, all this stuff, and I just write what I write, and it's not always in a particular, style, but I'm just trying to fit in, and I'm just so happy and blessed to be involved in something like this. It's so great.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
Got you talking real low, so
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
Well, you know, we talk about fitting in and whatnot. Sometimes that little niche that you want to fit into, do you feel like that's enough for you, or what is next for Jamey Hooper? Do you feel like you're not going to be able to fully grow by staying here? Do you want to move on to touring? What's next?
I would love that. If that happens, that'd be great. I mean, as an artist, you always want as many people to hear your work as you can, right? I mean, that's the goal, is to get your art out there and get your message out to whoever you can. So, no, I would love to whatever, you know, whatever God has, whatever works out is fine. But I just love this scene right now. It's such a cool little thing to be involved in. So I'm happy here, but whatever happens, happens.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
All right, this song's called Take It High.
Sometimes I think my head will explode. Information overload is hard. Take it hard. I'm gonna plug my ears, turn off the news, save myself from the doom and gloom is hard. Take it hard. If you feel the thing I feel, you would say that it ain't real. I take it hard. Everybody tells me so. Just lighten up and just let it go. And it's hard. Take it hard. I can't walk away. What's a man to do? Even if I wanted to, it's hard. Take it hard. If you feel the thing I feel, you would say that it ain't real. I take it hard. Why don't you say a prayer for this bright heart of mine? Feel the hurt, it's a blessing and a curse. I play it off, but it happens all the time. The pain seems over. Keep me holding on. 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 Why don't you say a prayer for this fragile heart of mine? Feel the hurt, it's a blessing and a curse. I play it off, but it happens all the time. The pain seems over. We got to hold on, hold on. Everybody just hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Everybody just hold on, hold on.
This episode of Tulsa Little Jam is brought to you by...
So tell me a little bit about how you got your band together, because it's one of the few times that I recognize zero members.
Zero people? Okay, I'll talk about it. First of all, I worked with a few people. I was involved with the Prince tribute a couple years back at the Shrine. I'm a huge Prince fan, so Ben Thomas, my guitar player, was also wanting to do a tribute, and we hooked up and got together, and we played on basically every song together. So me and Ben kind of connected, and I always wanted to work with Ben, and we've done several things together. Tim Connor, my bassist, I've known him since we were teenagers. Sarah Hutchison, the singer, we've played together. We've done a duo thing for 5-6 years. And Chucky Brown, our drummer, we've we've been trying to hook up for about 1.5 years. He's done a lot of great stuff. He's played with Leon Russell and stuff like that. So we finally got hooked up. I said, hey, I'm working on an album. You want to come and play? So all these cats came and played, and we've been working for several months. And then this opportunity came up, and hey, you want to do Mayfest? Let's do some of the new songs. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So this was our first gig, by the way.
I feel like there's a lot to, and obviously this is, wait, what? This is your first?
This was our first gig together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Great.
we've been rehearsing, but just for the album, and I'm like, this was our first actual live gig. There's Sarah right now, too. So
nice.
Yeah, all these cats are like, they've done extraordinary things, and they just believed in me enough and believed in the music, and I'm so blessed. I'm like, if they put their time in and their energy into what I'm doing, I mean, I can't ask for anything more. I can't pay them. So, but they're just volunteering their time, and I love them so much. They're all really great.
Well, that's part of the sacrifice,
Yeah.
As artists, sometimes to be able to grow and get an opportunity to be seen by more.
It's beautiful, man, and thank you, Juan, for having me involved in this. It's really great, dude. You don't even know. You don't know.
I am paying
This
him, by
man
the
right
way.
here, big time. Tulsa Little Jam is gonna be big, and this is only the second season. So check out the first season. It's online.
So remember
that.
how when I was on the stilts, I was talking about, do I have a future? Like I could relinquish my Tulsa Little Jam role and go on tour with the Spiral Circus because Jamey here, he's getting ready to take over as host for the show.
No.
He's doing an awesome job plugging it.
No, I love it, man. I really believed in it, and you can ask Ken. I mean, when I saw it for the first time, I'm like, this is really cool. Like I said, it's all about the music with you. So.
Well, we can't do shows like this without amazing music. So hats off to you and all the other artists that we've had on. So thank you so much.
Man.
Let's hear it again, guys, for Jamey Hooper.
Thank y'all.